This is part 2 of how to improve your Vandal aim. If you haven't watched the first video, I recommend doing so. But if you are ready to go from intermediate aim to advanced, this is the place to be. Harder drills, bigger rewards. Let's get into it. First up is macro flicks. Flicking over different distances must be a skill high-level aimers have. The goal is to eliminate wasted motion. Pros aren't fast because they're twitchy. They're fast because they only move as much as they need. Drill 1. Flick between the two bots on the far left or right. As you go, the distance between them will get larger. If you find yourself over flicking and having to pull back towards your target, slow down your flicks or lower your sensitivity. The more wasted motion that you can eliminate, the better. The more often you practice this drill, the easier chaining 2 or 3 kills together will become. Drill 2. Ult 2 non-moving bots with deadlock. Cancel the practice, and you will have only 2 bots to focus on instead of 15. This drill is just a less cluttered drill 1. Sometimes your flicks will be huge, and other times small. No matter which drill you prefer to do, work on eliminating over flicking. Multi-kill opportunities arise often in Valorant. Master one of these 2 drills, and they will be your opportunities to take. Now, let's talk about tracking. If flicking is the final blow, tracking is the setup. Mouse control is everything in fast-paced shooters. If you don't practice tracking, your aim won't be as smooth, and you will likely struggle to make quality flicks because of it. Drill 1. Track a bot's head as you strafe left and right, but make it hard. Focus on tracking the blue dot in the center of their head. Once again, a pretty basic drill, so make it not basic by staying as close to the blue dot as possible. Drill 2. Start mixing in flicks. Either continue to track a bot's blue dot, or track a random place in the range, and then flick to a designated target. Think of the initial track as your crosshair placement somewhere in a game, and then you have to flick from one place to another, helping you gain tracking and flicking work at the same time. I recommend doing all these drills at different distances from the bots. Work on close tracking and flicking, as well as long range tracking and flicking. You won't regret it. Next up is moving targets. Real enemies don't stand still. That's why you need to run the 100 bot strafe drill. Load up strafing bots and start shooting. We're going to mold all the drills we have gone over so far into more realistic practice. Take any of the previous drills and practice them against moving bots. If you find yourself struggling to hit your initial bullet, take your time and track them before taking them out. We aren't looking for speed, we are looking for positive aim improvements, like straight lines from one bot's head to the next, or less overflicking when tracking. Once again, switch up your distance from the bots. This is what separates good aim from great aim. It's not flashy, it's consistent. Lastly, in the range, we want to pick up the pace and work on some speed. Put the bots on medium or hard, whichever one you can practice on while maintaining proper aim. Don't worry about what score you get, it is more about quality practice. If you are making terrible flicks on hard mode, you need to switch to medium. Being able to make good flicks slowly is positive, but you must level up your speed at some point, and this is where you do it. Second is one of my favorite range warm-ups. Turn on strafing practice bots, and then deadlock ult either 1 or 2 of them. This gives you bots to continually shoot at while they're also moving. I try to shoot them before they strafe, and then work on proper gun hygiene if I miss or if they start moving. This drill is great for those that are faster than medium, but not quite quick enough for hard. You can switch up your speed or change your distance whenever you want, as you aren't forced into a particular spawn and despawn time from the bots. These are the drills and exercises that take your aim from basic to advanced. They're not always flashy, but they work. And the more consistent you get, the faster you'll rank up. Let me know in the comments which drills helped you the most. Check out my simple drills video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you got value out of this video. See you next time.